What's up, everybody? Test, test, test. Test, test. What's going on, everybody? Alright, just posted the link in the Discord. Alright, we're good to go now. Alright. Gonna wait for some more people to join in, guys, and then we'll get going here. Market is currently dumping at the moment. Pretty aggressively, as a matter of fact. If anybody has any tickers or questions they want me to cover, feel free, let me know. I have a list of names that I want to potentially look at, but always down to listen to more. ES here is making a new low of the day, while NQ is pushing near the open. Someone said APLD. I mean, obviously every stock is kind of getting beaten down right now, of course, with all this news and stuff, right? But as of now, it's still an inside weekly bar. If it doesn't hold $10, that's where I'd be concerned. Right now, it's looking like it's going to get daily close under the 8 EMA. Close under $12 or $10, I'd be concerned. CVNA, definitely not a pretty looking one. It's going back to the weekly 8 EMA, monthly kind of topping tail. I would say don't get in the way of this one yet. I would wait a little bit, if anything, right? Definitely would not hop in the way of this one just yet, guys. To give you guys a little bit of perspective on some of the names that I'm looking to trade, depending on the daily and weekly closes. One would be DoorDash. DoorDash is looking really good. Nice consolidation there. Another one I was looking at was Snow. And then a couple others, CRWD, which is CrowdStrike. This one's a bit expensive, so maybe not. And then Zscaler. This one ideally gets a daily close above like 306 before we can go long, but would I hold Bitcoin long term? APLD, I just covered that one. I don't know if you missed it, just covered that one though. ASTS, this one was a nice one. A couple people in the Discord snagged this. Really nice consolidation. The only thing we don't love here is that it had a little bit of a wick above the previous all-time high here, so we need a stronger daily close. I'd say a daily close above 39 to 39.5s. That would be pretty good for it. Otherwise, probably hold off. What strategy do I use? I don't really know. A strategy I actually need to name. It's basically a strategy I use involving multi-time frame analysis, EMAs, VWAP. But I need to name it. The indices are definitely looking a bit rocky here, though. So if we close at low of day, that would not be ideal, but we'll see. Roots. Just checking on some ones. This is definitely one that I'm kind of interested in, though. It needs to close above like 38.5 to make the daily not flip to the downside. But if it does close up there, I would be interested in that failure to go lower. We'll be giving out good stocks to give good gains. I try. And guys, we have a new promo that's going live. I'm gonna officially announce it after this stream, but it's I'll put it on the screen right here. This is the promo. Gives you 50% off to the Discord for life, guys. 50% off to the Discord for life. Oh, Daddy, that is the name right here. Any package, 50% off of the Discord for life. Oh, Daddy. Is Wix undervalued? I don't really trade stocks based on if I think they're overvalued or undervalued. I just, take it day by day. So I can't really give you a good opinion on that. But again, guys, Oh, Daddy right here, that is going to be the discount that I'm going to go release live. There's only 100 slots. We probably already had about 25 to 35 takers. I haven't checked. It hasn't even gone live yet officially. So definitely take advantage of this, guys. It's for all new or upgrading users. All new or upgrading users, code ODaddy, 50% off for life. You can get it if you're already in the Discord if you upgrade your package. So if you're on the weekly, you need to get a monthly or above. If you're on a monthly, you need to get a quarterly or above, right? And so if you're, let's say, if you're already on a yearly, I don't think you can. But if you're already on a yearly, you have a good rate. But so if you're already a member, doesn't matter what package you currently have, you just need to upgrade to something basically longer term. That's all they're asking you to do, and then you can use it, which is a pretty good deal. If you did get a year, if you do want to get a yearly, it comes out to about $62 a month for a year. So it's a pretty damn good deal in my opinion, guys. But we're going to be on here for at least like 30 minutes, look at some tickers, see if anybody has any questions about any tickers. Oh, another one I also was looking at, guys, was Spot. This is another really good looking chart. Oh, Daddy discount code again, guys, 50% off. Lower target on indices. It'll be about like 524 on QQQ and then 520. But we just dropped about 200 points in about 30 minutes, so I don't know. That was a pretty harsh drop there. QQQ just swept the lows. Let's see if we get continuation or not. The Dow is the weakest right now by far. But this spot definitely does look good here for more upside for sure. Let me know if anybody else, any other tickers I want me to cover, guys. Happy to look at anything at least once. A couple trades that I took today. I took some Oracle calls. This is one of the ones that I posted today. Nice analysis in the Discord for a second day earnings mover. And then this was a smaller trade, but nonetheless effective trade. I took some Adobe puts earlier in the morning. A weak first candle, and I took profit within 15 minutes. I was out, and then it basically just went sideways the rest of the day. Small grind up, but mostly sideways the rest of the day. The big, or the best move, I should say, came early in the day there. Do I give out trades early in the morning when the market? I mean, I give out trades whenever. I mean, whenever I see a trade, I'll post a trade. It can be first thing in the morning, it can be in the afternoon. Whenever I see a trade, I post it. There's no time frame. 700% in Oracle, nice. Good work, Alfred. There we go. Someone rattled off a couple MU, Reddit, and hymns. So MU is one that I like, but for me, I need the daily 8 EMA to catch up a bit. So whenever that catches up, I will look to take a long. Reddit here, it's really just been consolidating. Once this weekly flips back into an uptrend, we can long, which probably will happen above like 130. So I'd say like above 130, this thing would be a long once the weekly flips back into an uptrend. And then hymns, I'm not a huge fan of this one right now. It's a bit funky of a chart. It could work, right? But if you look here, this weekly kind of swept these highs. This monthly swept the highs. The daily's just been consolidating. It already went on a crazy run, right? It went from, and keep in mind, guys, this is one of my stocks to start the year that I said would be at least a double, and it actually tripled. From the start of the year, it was around 25 bucks. It went up to 70, came back down to 25, went back up to 65. So it would be a very, very feasible bet for this thing to consolidate for many more days or weeks. Keep in mind. And again, guys, as I just said before, if you're just joining in now, I'm going to be releasing this after this stream is over, but we're going to have a promo code for Father's Day that's going live after this stream. I already DM'd anybody who DM'd me the other day asking for it, so there's already been at least 25 to 35 uses. There's going to be 100 total. It's the promo code is ODaddy. It is a 50% discount for life on any package. It's the biggest discount that they've ever offered. I thought they were lying to me truthfully when they said that it was going to be their biggest discount ever, because everyone likes the marketing tactics. Oh, it's the biggest discount. And then it's still a discount. This is truthfully the largest discount, and I actually had to double check to make sure this was accurate because I didn't want to say something. Oh no, it wasn't. But no, 50% discount for life, any package for all new or upgrading users. So new, obviously new. Upgrading means if you currently have a weekly or a monthly subscription, you need to upgrade. So if you have a weekly, you need to go to a monthly. If you have a monthly, you have to go to a quarterly. Ultimately, guys, it saves you a ton of money. The only difference is it just locks you in for a bit longer. But again, who cares? You're gonna be in there anyway. So Zach even gives out trades while at the gym, making gains while making gains. Listen, signals don't sleep. I do my best. Overall, it was a solid week. Had some wins, had some losses. The wins outweighed the losses, but the last week and change has been a little bit more up and down. Obviously, if anyone knows from the Discord, May was an absolute rocket ship. We had 0 losses in May. I would love for that to happen again. It's just most likely not going to happen. I've had months where I've had 1 or 2 losses, but I also had way less trades. I had maybe 13 or 14 trades, which wasn't even one a day, and I would take maybe 1 or 2 losses. I think my best win-loss month, I think I was 17-1 or 17-2 or something like that. This month, or last month I should say, I was 33-0. And again, these trades are not 5% winners, 8%, 10% winners. At smallest, they're 20% net winners. And I'm talking about net winner, meaning we trim some at 20, trim some at 30, and then maybe stopped out the remaining at break even or something like that, right? A winner isn't what the top trim was. So it's what you have to understand. I hate when people say, "Oh, it was a 100% winner." No. It was only a 100% winner if you quite literally doubled your money. If you held 1 out of 10 contracts to 100% and the other ones you sold at 20%, it's not a 100% winner. It's a 40% winner, right? AMD for long term, I would say no. Plus, I'm not really a long term guy, guys, but we just opened up a new channel in our Discord called the Invest Chat, where that is strictly going to be for long-term stuff. And we also have something very fun coming in the end of this month and or beginning of next month. I can't share too many details about it yet, but I will when I can. But it's going to be with just trading stock. It's going to be really fun. Either end of this month or beginning of next month. So definitely, again, guys, take advantage of that ODaddy Discord. Discord discount, excuse me. This discount gives you 50% off to the Discord for life. Any package for any new or upgrading customers, guys. If you guys are already a member in the Discord and you do want to upgrade, from a monthly to a quarterly or quarterly to a yearly or something like that, open a support ticket and they'll help you in there, guys. And make sure you're putting in ODaddy. If you buy the subscription and you don't put in the discount, I can't really help you too much. I'm not in charge of the discounts. I'm not in charge of the promo codes. I'm not in charge of billing. I'm just here to help answer questions, do some analysis, and give you guys discounts when I can. Let me know, guys, if anybody else, any other questions, any other tickers you want me to cover. What up, amazing video? So again, I want to see CEP. If it gets a daily close above 38, I want to see Spot ideally is honestly fine. I would like to see Snow, if possible. It doesn't seem likely, but if possible, close above 212. That would be best case scenario. Dash also is one I really, really like. Ideally, can close above 219. This one's not necessary to close above 219, but I would really like it to. ZS and Crowd, like I said before, both look good. But the ZS Daily is a little bit more funky for me, where I'd rather wait for the gap than take it. Dash is the one that I think, am leaning towards here. I really like this setup here. Pretty much straight consolidation the last like 8 or 9 sessions here. Really like this setup here. What's going on APLD? I think just pulling back a bit, like, right? Last week, guys, we caught 2 different options trades in it, and we also caught equity move from around 10.30 up to 15. Now it's probably just cooling off a bit. I have only 1,000 to trade, and if I have to copy you, how much should I put money? It really depends, guys. You know, every trade is different. If you only have $1,000 to trade, I personally would recommend you trade futures. Futures are a lot more cost efficient, especially for beginners. That's what my personal recommendation would be. You can make do with $1,000. It's just going to be a lot harder. Just being truthful with you. I recommend if you're going to start trading options to have at least 3,000 to 5,000. That's a good starter kind of area where you can follow most trades and not have to really oversize. Let me know if anybody else had any other tickers, guys. Let me see what kind of. And again, guys, the discount code for those that are just joining in now. Sorry to sound like a broken record for those who have been in here. I really appreciate your support. But again, the Discord discount code, guys, is ODaddy. ODaddy. It's the Father's Day sale. It is live until Monday. This gets you 50% off recurring for every single month forever for all new and upgrading users, guys. I wouldn't touch APLD just yet, personally. Especially with the market's kind of a bit shaky. Like I said, Dash is probably my favorite ticker right now for a swing, weekend swing, Dash. For current and new, what does that mean, Kyle? Sorry, maybe I missed what you said there, Kyle. For current and new what? You guys can barely hear me? You should be able to hear me. Test, 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 test. Test, test, test. My mic seems to be working, so. Test, test, test. ODaddy is not a stock, guys. This is a. Sorry, it's not a stock ticker. ODaddy is a Discord discount code, not a stock ticker. Discount code. This is APLD, this one. Again, guys, this code gets you 50% off Discord to the 50% off discount to the Discord for life. Yeah, Davin, I definitely would join and take advantage of the promo. I was told specifically that this is the last time they're going to do this, and I don't call their bluff. I was shocked they did 50% off for life to begin with, and so when they're saying that they're not going to do this again, I've been a part of this Discord for over a year, guys. This is the biggest discount I've ever seen personally. This is not, it's not a marketing ploy. It's not me trying to do whatever. It's truthfully the largest discount I've ever seen. Again, I don't know if they're going to have a larger discount than this, so I definitely would take advantage, guys. Ben, I'll post in the Discord if and when I enter. Oh, Daddy, correct. No, just like that. I'll post it right here. Oh, Daddy. The link is in my bio to join, just like that. No dashes, no nothing. OH, Daddy, all capitals, gets you 50% off for life. And again, if I do enter Dash, I'll post the signal in the Discord, guys. Did I do CRDO? No. So CRDO is just an inside daily bar, not a bad looking one. Inside daily, inside weekly, right? The monthly is already pretty extended, but not a bad looking one. I would say wait for next week for entry. Next week's a short week, keep in mind, so. And again, guys, like I said, it's for all new or upgrading users. The upgrading meaning if you have a weekly subscription, you need a monthly. If you have a monthly, you need a quarterly or yearly, etc. Guys, if unbiased, and honestly, it makes the Discord the least amount of money, but I don't really care. You know, I'm here for you guys only. The yearly subscription comes out to $62 a month. It's basically $2 a day to get access to 3 to 4 voice chats a day, analysis, signals, webinars, the Stock Dads Academy. It's quite literally a no-brainer, guys. What's up, Angelo? PLTR here, someone's asking about. We just made new all-time highs today, again, right? This one's pretty simple. This one has been simple and will be simple. You're going to continue to buy daily 8 or 20 EMA pullbacks until it fails. When that fails, you buy the weekly, and when that fails, the trend will probably flip. So, continue to ride. Next to mine, next to mine. The Spot and Dash probably my two favorites here. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna get some. The good stuff. Good stuff. Coconut water, guys. Yeah, O Daddy's the discount, guys. O Daddy. OH Daddy. So basically, the monthly comes down to about $82 a month. The quarterly is about $70 a month, or $70. Yeah, comes out to on pace for $70 a month roughly, and the yearly $62 a month on average, which, in my opinion, is crazy. But hey, they do what they want to do. Oh, I just typed in "Oh Daddy." I'm an idiot. What do I think about the APLD dip? I've already said this a couple times, guys, but APLD went up 65% last week. It's going to pull back. As I said, that's why I exited my options last week. It could easily have been an inside weekly bar, which guess what? It was an inside weekly bar, right? All this analysis is always in the Discord, right? I posted my chart. I posted my levels. That's why we exited here last week. I still have some shares, but trimmed a good chunk. I look to add back somewhere sometime soon. As always, we'll always post everything. And guys, starting either end of this month or early next month, we have something really fun coming in. Something really fun coming in for shares traders. Any other questions, guys? Any other tickers you want me to cover? Anything like that? Yes, Giants, Knicks, Yankee fan, everybody. Again, ODaddy, code ODaddy, 50% off for life, guys. Any other tickers? Any other questions, guys? I'm gonna play some basketball later today, but until then, I'm free. So My favorites for next week. I already said a couple. I'm gonna narrow down the list in full in the Discord. I had about 6, 7 names. I'll post the ones I like best in there. But we already covered a couple. Dash, Snow, Crowds, yes. But whatever I do take, I'll post in the Discord for sure, guys. UNH. So this is one, I think this trade is kind of over. The trade was the extended move here. I caught this short, and I also caught this long. I sold here. I missed this portion, but it's fine. You're never going to catch everything. At this point now, we tag the daily. The weekly could easily get back up here, but the daily needs to flip. The monthly is going to take a long time to reverse here, in my opinion. We're at levels near COVID lows, so we'll see what happens here. But I'm not overly excited for UNH right now at all. And guys, the link to the Discord is in my bio if anyone does want to join the team. Like I said, if you're using that code, the link is in the bio. Let me know if anybody else any other questions, guys. We got about an hour left of the market day until the weekend. Let me know if anybody else any other questions, guys. I'm here to help you guys. Again, guys, the discount code is ODaddy. Let's see what the indices are doing. Link is in the bio. Stock Dad's Discord. Code ODaddy, 50% off for life. And the indices are not in a great spot. We did sweep these lows, so as long as these lows hold, we can potentially get a late rally back. Looking at QQQ in particular, we would need a decent rally back here to have this daily not so ugly looking. Ideally, at least above 529, which is about $2. So, not sure how likely that is to get up there. I mean, it's possible, but we'll see, right? The bulls want to rally back. Lemonade, Affirm. Lemonade just been going sideways. Pull back to the daily 8 EMA. Not terrible. Affirm, kind of same deal, but Affirm already hit target. So now this weekly looks a little bit more funky. It is flipping, but it definitely is funky. Ion Q here. Let's see. Don't really love this daily. The weekly is also kind of funky. Monthly inside bar as expected. Shop. Weekly kind of topping tail. Don't love that. Daily's not looking good. Yeah, it's a little bit funky for me. The weekly topping tail, monthly. We need a little bit more data here. Otherwise, this could just continue to range, right? I do like this spot, though. Let me know, guys. Any other questions or tickers? AN, big consolidation. I don't know what AN is. AutoNation. Yeah, I probably wouldn't trade this one myself. Tesla, so the Tesla daily is trying to flip here. So above like 333, basically above yesterday high and today's high. That's what I'm looking for Tesla. PayPal. Yeah, this daily's looking a bit funky to me. Daily's a bit funky, so not really a huge fan of that, right? As it is, it's one of the weaker names. Weekly's still in a downtrend. Monthly's in a downtrend, so I wouldn't trade PayPal personally. If you want to see a good one, guys, spot. Long the strong. Long the strong. That's all you gotta do, guys. Long the strong. ODaddy discount. 50% off the Discord for life. All new or upgrading members, guys. What's up to everybody on YouTube as well? What's up, what's up, what's up? Alright, I'm gonna end this TikTok stream. It seems like it's pretty slow. I don't want to get this thing on my face. When am I coming to Croatia? Good question. It's not on my immediate. It's not on my immediate itinerary, but. Any other questions, guys? Guys, I'm on here to answer questions. I want to hear some questions. Come on. I wouldn't be on here if I didn't want to help, so let's get it. What are some of your guys' favorite tickers for next week? Let me hear that. What are some of yours? I already told you mine. CRWV. This one's not bad. Inside weekly bar, so this one could be shaping up for next week. CTXR. I don't really mess with penny stocks, guys, so I can't really help you too much there, unfortunately. TTD. Daily flipping to the downside here. Weekly and monthly downtrend. Not my favorite for sure here. Not my favorite for sure. What up, Fabio? Do I use margin in any of my accounts? Yeah, I do have a margin account, yeah. I do have a margin account. BBAI. Again, guys, if you're just tuning in now, BBAI, I don't really love this one. Weekly's kind of funky. Monthly's an inside bar. Daily's like kind of consolidate. Not a bad one, but I don't really trade cheap tickers like this too much. Do I use the orb strategy? No, just EMAs. As I said, guys, we do have a discount going on for Father's Day for those that are just coming in right now. If you use code ODaddy, gets you 50% off discount. Any package, guys, any single package, 50% discount. If you're a new or upgrading user, if you're already in the Discord, open a ticket and upgrade to your subscription, and then you can apply this to that as well. Yeah. PG and IT. Yeah, the PG's going, and IT. I don't know if I've traded this one before, but it doesn't look bad for shorts for sure. I just don't think I've traded this one myself. IT Gardner. Yeah, I don't think I have. XOM. Yeah, this one doesn't look bad. So the thing about this one just got a monthly flip to the downside, and now it's trying to kind of save itself. So we'll see how this monthly closes. Realistically, XOM has been range bound for like 3 years near these highs. So who knows? It had a crazy rally from the COVID lows, right? It rallied from like $25 or $30 all the way up to about $130 or $125. So I already covered hymns. Guys. I don't really use volume, guys. I have volume on my chart, but I really don't use it much, to be honest with you. I really don't. Good question, though. Good question. I don't really use it. I think volume, in my opinion, can be a deceptive indicator. It's on my chart. I just never take it off. It's just always been on my chart. Again, I don't really care to take it off, but have you evaluated any automated trading tools, AI-based ones? I have. There's just so many variables that come into trading where I just rather do it myself. I know exactly what I need to do, so I just do it myself. If you want to do something right, you gotta do it yourself. That's what they say, right? This is called TradingView. TradingView. And again, guys, for those that are just joining in now, ODaddy gets you that 50% discount for the Discord every single month for life for all new and upgrading users. Send Oracle at 217. I'll try. Listen, if we get a daily close around 529 on QQQ, roughly, that'll probably send Oracle up towards 216 and change, 217. So it's possible. Possible. FSLR weekly, let's check it out. Weekly doesn't look bad. The monthly's still an inside bar though, so that's my only concern, a monthly inside bar. Let me know, guys. Anybody have any other questions, guys? I told you my kind of targets for the weekend. I'm probably only going to enter one of these, if any, so. Anybody on YouTube have any other questions, guys? Got about a dozen over there. My swinging. I'll post anything in the Discord, guys. I already covered Oracle as well. We played that one today. Second day earnings move, a really nice one at all-time highs. Any other questions, guys? Again, code ODaddy. Code ODaddy gets you 50% off discount to the Discord every single month for life for all new or upgrading users. Definitely take advantage of it. The code goes live officially after the stream is over, but it's only for the first 100 users, and so far there's been at least 25 to 35 users. I think, I'm checking my site now, I think it says 36 people have used it. And that's just me. Again, that's just me. So other people have yet to start promoting it. I just sent it out to the people who wanted the code early. So, any other questions, guys? I probably won't be on too much longer here on this stream. Already been on about 45 minutes, so let me know if there's any last minute questions, guys. What broker? I use Webull personally. I use Webull. Any other tickers, guys? Any other tickers for me? All right, guys. I think I'm gonna hop off here, guys. I appreciate everybody who tuned in. Again, code ODaddy gets you 50% discount to the Discord. Make sure you use that. If you guys have been hesitant, if you guys have been wanting to get into the Discord, now is